Hi, my name is Caroline Buchanan, BMX racer and London Olympian. Sorry I can't be there today. Hope you learned a lot from the conference, and don't be afraid to hit me up on email or on my Facebook or any of the social media. So I have a website, then there's all the social media with Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and those things as well. But then also after every race I put out a race report. So that's basically goes to all my sponsors, all the media, any support network or any sort of connection I have. I've just created a big mailing list and it goes out, and it's an easy way after every race. I put it in, and it's basically Word, so there's text, and then there's also just all of the photos from the race all put together in a collage with my sponsor's banner at the bottom. So that's just good for, as soon as I'm finished a race, if my sponsors want quick sort of a grab for the news edit or whatever else is coming out, they can grab the text or grab a photo or put the whole thing on their website or do whatever they want with it. So it's a little bit easier, and I found that there's been great response from doing that. Started out with baby footsteps. I'd start doing some things and it would seem a bit overwhelming, and then I would adapt to that, and then that sort of became second nature, and then would be able to add in more things that I could then start doing. Sponsors, they also want return. It's not just what they can give me or how much product they can give me or whatever, it's also what I can do with them. So not just on the track and not just displaying their logos, but also being able to have these reports and being able to give back, and for them to be able to have lots of easy content on me. I tend to try to make that job easy for them, to make them have more than they need. A lot of it is driven by me, like I was guided at the beginning, but now it's, I guess it's like quite a bit of production when you put it all together, but doing it sort of in slow steps now, it's just second nature. It's not really too hard for me to be able to do any of it. Well, it's extra important in BMX and also mountain biking, both being male-dominated sports. I've definitely got to work harder than everyone else, and especially the males, to not just only be able to get the recognition, but just to be able to get that support from sponsors. So if I can have a different angle to me that's not just Caroline Buchanan racer, but Caroline Buchanan the whole package, then that just, I guess, is a whole nother selling point for sponsors and people to be able to market me. And in the beginning it felt like it was a lot of work for not much return, but now slowly, the ball's rolling, and I'm starting to notice all the effort that I've put in years ago with my profile and things like that is starting to pay off for sure. The general week is not too bad. It's just social media that sort of updates every day and things like that. And then also with some of my sponsors, like my headphone company, Monster Headphones, we'll do sort of every 3 months, we'll do a giveaway on Facebook, and just things like that. It's funny to think that quite a lot of my sponsors now, a lot of it is aimed around social media and marketing. It's just, they're not too interested in what I do on the bike. Some of them, they just love that, there's that side of it and they can market there. So, besides that, the website gets updated after every race or any major thing that I do or news grab that comes out, and then the race report, which is after every race as well. Social media, I think, is quite big for sure, and that's a really powerful tool. A website was one of my first things that I did, but I find now I'll get more hits on social media than I'll get on my website. So it's just kind of how the times are changing. So I'd say probably just start with social media, but the biggest thing for me and what people love is those race reports and getting that content back to my sponsors so that they know what I'm doing and what's going on, and then they can then have content to post as well. Take the baby steps, do what I did. I had a little bit of mentoring from a guy in Melbourne, and that was really what helped me as well. So I'd do the little bits, and then I'd get overwhelmed, and then it became second nature, and I could walk in the park and I'd be able to do that, and then progress. So I think take baby steps, do all the little things, and even though you might not see the rewards straight away, I'm big on my notes, I guess, and writing down like a to-do list, and then putting that to-do list in priorities and making sure that the priorities are getting done. And I generally will have a couple of top priorities for each day, and if I don't get the rest of my to-do list done, then I've just learnt not to stress about it, and that emails can wait and people can wait, and I'm pretty good about getting back to people on time, but that's not always the ideal world, so I've learnt that people can wait sometimes.